Hi guys, welcome back to JDM Culture AE, and today we are with Niranjan and his beautiful blue 370Z. Hi Niranjan, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm good.
So just tell us why a 370Z.
So there were a lot of options when I was trying to figure out my first car. There was a particular budget too, so I had to stick within that budget. I had a bunch of cars. I even drove the Chrysler 300C. I don't know if you know about it. Like it was a 3.6 similar car, right?
Yeah.
So in my head, I had no idea about any of this. So in my head, I was like, okay, it has the power. It has I'm looking at the 0 to 100 numbers. The 0 to 100 numbers, everything,
Yeah.
right? So I'm looking at that. It's like, okay, it's more or less the same. Let me try that out. I sat in it, and man, it was like a boat, like an absolute boat. And
It
I
is
was
a
just
boat.
like, huh?
It is a boat. That's
It
right.
is a boat,
Yeah.
so I was not expecting it to be that bad. So yeah, I took a test drive. Whole family in the back seat too, so full ballast, right? So
Can't do that in this.
no. So whole ballast, and it felt dead. It felt lifeless to me.
Yeah.
Then I just saw this one in the same range. I wasn't too keen on it because it didn't have much seats as well. I was like, okay, maybe not. Went, sat in it, and I was just taking it out. I was like, wow, we're on the floor. We're on the floor now. And while I was driving out, the guy just pulled out his phone. The guy who test drives, the guy who sits with you for the test drive, he just pulled out his phone. He started texting, and he was like, floor, brother, floor. I was like, okay. I floored it. And that was the minute I fell in love. That was it. That was just hearing that the 0 to 7.5 RPM, the shift. I was like, I have never sat in anything that felt remotely close to what I felt there. It was just an emotion, and it was just a feeling. I was like, that's it. I was sold. The minute that test drive was over, I was like, I'm done. That's it. I don't need to look anymore.
It's interesting that you mentioned that as the moment that you fell in love with the car, because it was in a straight line.
Yeah, it was a straight line.
And this isn't meant for that.
No,
or at least that's not its party piece.
No, not at all.
So walk us through, how did you feel once you actually
found out,
let's say.
Yeah. That was something else. When I first got the car, I was like, okay, this is the best thing ever. The first maybe a year or so, you're like, oh yeah, it goes fast real quick in the straight line. Amazing. And then how fast can I go around something?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I think there was this one moment when I was at Jebel Jais. I was going up Jebel Jais with a friend for the first time, mind you. I had no clue how to drive this car, nothing at all. I was just going into and my friend was giving me, he was just talking to me, and then I was going pretty quick, like 80, 100, something there. All of a sudden, I just turned because it was a hairpin. I didn't brake. I didn't think you needed to brake. My friend just shut up the entirety of the turn, and he's just like, and the minute we got straight again, he was like, damn. I was like, yeah, I didn't think you could do that too.
True. It's stuck,
that's
right?
What
it's stuck and you didn't expect it to.
Never expected it to.
How long have you owned the car?
I've owned it since 2017. So around 8 years now.
8 years. And this is a 2017 model.
Yeah.
So it's come out of the factory, it's come into the showroom, and it's come straight to you, and it's stayed with you.
Yeah.
8 years is a very long time to own a car, especially in this region, and especially a car like this.
Yeah.
In those 8 years, what has been your experience with it? Like, if you had to describe that experience of owning one for 8 years.
What can I say? It was the most reliable thing almost. I've only experienced one time so far in all of those 8 years where I was possibly close to being stranded, and even then I could have still taken it to the garage, and that was the only time ever. I think it's one of the most reliable cars I have. Funny enough, like a Z being reliable is kind of crazy.
I mean, the engines are really good.
Yeah,
I mean, they're extremely potent.
Yep.
As well as they're reliable. They're quite good in terms of reliability. But other than reliability, it's a fun car.
It's fun.
How just describe what, like, if somebody didn't own a 370Z, how would you
sell it to
describe
them?
Sell it to the audience.
Sell it to somebody. Okay. So this thing makes my commute bearable. I drive from Dubai to Sharjah.
Okay.
All right, that's a long drive, right? There's a point in time when you are on the highway, and then you're off the highway, but you're still not in the city.
True.
Okay, there's a couple of roads like that, and
True.
all over the place, obviously. And in those roads, there's nobody there. There's no one there, and it feels like a dream. In and out of, like, the way it grips the road, it takes corners. You just feel like you're in your own personal little track.
True.
Safely, obviously,
True.
safely,
True.
60 to 80 maximum. Not pushing it too hard, but just the feeling of this thing gripping the road, taking you around that bend, it's just
True.
It makes my day. Like, after that, I just settle back down, put it like,
Yeah.
you know, cruise control 60 maybe, just go, just behave like
True.
regular traffic after that. And I
True.
have no problem doing it because that's it. That's all I wanted from it.
Yeah.
That's all I want from a car.
Yeah.
To be able to give me a thrill for a couple of minutes.
I mean,
Nothing
yeah,
unsafe.
you could
just a
have
minute.
a regular traffic car, like you said,
Yeah, you
and
can.
commute to work, no problem.
Exactly the same.
But this kind of puts a little bit of a smile on your face.
Yeah.
When you're doing something as simple as just commuting to work, right?
Yeah.
And then I like that you mentioned, you know, once you get onto the highway,
Yeah.
you switch on cruise control, and then you're just cruising until home.
Yeah.
And me personally, I own a 370Z as well, as you know. That's what I kind of love about the car, is that it gives you a very raw experience.
Exactly.
Very pure driving experience, but at the same time, it has those luxuries to a limit, which is a good limit.
Yeah.
Has those luxuries that, you know, can make it dailyable. So I believe that this is your daily.
Yeah.
A two-seater, doesn't have an excuse even of a back seat. Two-door sports car.
Yeah.
Dailying it in the UAE. What's that like?
You used the word. It was really good. Raw.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Okay.
It really does. It's extremely raw, but there are moments when it will give you comfort, and there are moments when it is as raw as a car can possibly be.
Yeah.
Given its age, of course. It's
A
still
modern car.
2017.
A
It's
modern
still
car,
2017.
Yeah.
But you compare it to any other car in the next year or the next year after that. Not even close to that kind of luxury or comfort or
Yeah.
the electronic nannies all over the place. It's
True.
not even close to that kind of,
True.
you know, it's as raw as it gets without being too old, you know?
Yeah. True. So the one thing that I think catches everyone's eye
Yeah.
is the stunning paint job that you have on this car. Sorry. Why this color? Was there an inspiration behind it?
I really wanted something like light. I don't know if you guys know, like I had two different colors before this, right?
Okay.
So there was the white before this, factory color. Then I went this super dark BMW San Marino blue, like
Okay.
extremely dark. Like that was a phase as well. And then I grew tired of cleaning it every minute because we live in UAE.
Yeah.
Anything dark is
True.
essentially getting dirty in a couple of minutes.
True.
So I wanted a lighter color, and it was peeling and falling all over the place anyway. So I was like, okay, let me do a proper job. I wanted a really good job that just had a color that was a little bit timeless, a little
Yeah.
bit. It didn't matter what year you saw this in; it would still fit.
True.
I picked something. I was actually leaning towards Porsche Maison blue. It's like this blue that's almost like almost sky blue.
Yeah.
And then I was leaning towards Mercedes China blue.
Mm-hmm.
And those were the two colors. And I gave my paint guys, wonderful guys by the way, and they came up with this color. It's a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
I think to me it was super attractive, and I was like,
True.
okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. And today people keep like sending me pictures and photos of me just driving by. I have no clue who these people are, but they know my car because of the color.
True. Yeah, I mean, it definitely stands out. And I mean, the way that you've done it, you've got the light blue, you've got the white wheels, you've got the black calipers, you know, you've got the black housing in the headlights. It all fits. Was this part of a plan?
Of course. It was like, I had a scheme. I saw white wheels on something and I was like, man, that is something. I really liked it.
True.
I knew it would be a pain to keep clean with these sports brakes and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I think it'll be worth it because it looks stunning.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, so the contrast was amazing.
Yeah.
And I thought, go for it. And after that, I just started just picking colors, like whatever visually I was seeing. I was like, okay, there's a lot of black on this car, so we can use black on the details, because that's usually how it is.
Yeah.
So the lugs are black, then the housing is black, and the aero overall, usually when you see a car with aero, it's black. So I was like, okay, let's just keep that theme going.
Yeah.
That's the same concept with this. The diffuser is black, and the front splitter, which is no longer here, thanks to my brother. Shout out to you.
We're gonna get to that. I need to hear that story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was all part of a plan, and you've executed it well, like amazingly well. How long did it take you to actually reach this point? Did it take 8 years?
No, it didn't take 8 years.
Okay.
It did take 8 years if you think about outgrowing those phases, you know.
I mean, you said that you first painted it a darker blue.
Yeah.
And then you switched it. So that was also kind of the journey that led to this, right?
Yeah.
So, but even if we look at when you went for the light blue, did you then get the wheels like immediately?
It was part of the process.
It was all
part of the process.
Okay.
Like at that minute, I knew what the color had to be.
Okay.
And I went with that instead. Earlier, it was black with a red stripe of candy red on the wheels, and I was like, that fit that theme, but now that would be completely like it would look crazy on this thing.
So did you switch up everything at the same time?
Yeah, at the same time.
So all of it was done like that. Okay.
It was a superhuman effort to do all of that together,
True.
but we managed to get it done. And
I mean, you had your vision and you wanted it to be that vision.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, it looks stunning. You can even see. I'm looking at the wheel right now, and you can even see the little details of the starburst.
Stardust. Yeah.
Sorry, stardust. My bad.
It's my failed startup.
So that's okay. So that has a personal touch, though, to you. I mean, that's not just something random. I mean, you have a personality in this car, right? And that leads me actually on to my next question. 8 years, like I said, is a long time to own a car.
Yes.
Do you feel like the car has become a part of Niro?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people know me by this car. A lot of people like even if you like, I think once we were playing like questions, like somebody was trying to guess the car and they said me instead, like a color. They were like, there's this board game that you have to guess the color, and they were like, okay. They were literally pointed to my name as like his car. I'm like, and that's how they knew that this color was associated to me.
True. I mean, yes, the color is extremely unique, and it is definitely associated with you. For those of y'all who don't know, me and Niranjan know each other for a while now.
Couple of years
and,
now.
And whenever I see any blue car, any light blue car, I always send him a picture of it, asking him if it's him. But in all honesty, nothing stands out the way yours does, because like you said, you had your vision and you've got the whole package.
Yeah, like from the badges to the stickers,
exactly.
Everything that is on this car, I deemed it so because even the badges are custom 3D printed.
Yeah.
So I designed this and I made this myself, and I got the vision executed at the same garage who did the car.
That's real dedication right there. He made the Nissan badges himself. He 3D printed the Nissan badges himself just because he wanted it to be so.
Yeah,
excellent.
It's just a personal touch. It's something that I brought to the car. So whatever I could do, I wanted to put as many things that I could do at the time into the car. So there was 3D design, there was the design elements of whatever small things, badging, whatever it was. There was a lot more stickers on the rear, which was also, all of them were redesigns of the badges of the brands themselves. So I took the brands themselves and I redesigned them in this old school Japanese style, and I plastered them on the back of the car as well. And there was this large motif in the front, also designed by me.
Nice.
So quite a bit of the car, like that whole vision, that look was basically who I wanted to, like put out onto this car. So there's a lot of me in this car, honestly. Yeah, right.
Yeah, there is definitely a lot of you in this car, and that's exactly what the culture is about.
Yeah.
This is not just a 370Z. Beyond that, it's a baby blue or light blue 370Z. Beyond that, it has your failed startup on the brake calipers.
Yep.
It has your 3D printed badges
Yep.
on the car. It's not just a 370Z. It's Nero's 370Z, right? It's not
Yep.
just a regular one, and it makes it special to you. Like, as much as anybody else would love the car because it looks amazing, it's a 370Z. It has an amazing fan base. This is your car. Going off of that, if you had to pick one memory, might be difficult, but if you had to pick one memory with your ownership of this car, what memory would that be?
There was this one drive I did once with a couple of friends I usually don't go on a drive with.
Okay.
It was a bit of an outside thing, and I was like, okay, I'll just go see what it's like. We kind of drove this road from Sharjah to Hatta.
Okay.
This inner road. All of a sudden, there was no lights.
Okay.
There was no lights. There was nothing around you, like except houses, like really old houses. Like this road was just put there so that these people could go out to their jobs, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, there was this couple of really horrible bumps that definitely scratched the bottom of this thing.
Yeah.
But after those bumps, man, you will not believe. Do you know the Dragon, right? In USA, the Dragon.
Yeah.
It felt like a road like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the way to Hatta, and I kid you not, it was uphill, downhill, hairpin, and this is all on 2-lane road.
Yeah.
It's a 2-lane road, and it's a cliff on the left side. And all there is street lights, and I had this thing was in the backfire mode at the time,
Okay.
and all you could, like, me and my friend were just going, like, I had a friend with me, and it was just me as well. I don't know, I lost it. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna, I started driving it, and man, every time you let off the brake, pow, 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 it really felt like an Initial D episode. It really
I was just
felt
going
like
to say, when you said just the street lights on a cliff by the
Yeah.
side, it's an Initial D moment right there.
It really felt like that.
yeah.
We weren't drifting or anything, but it was just the experience of driving up and down that thing. It was beautiful. I've never seen roads like that in UAE, where there's a incline and decline, incline, decline, straightaways, straight downs. Like, I've never seen that. And this was one unique experience I will not forget because of this car.
Yeah. That's what the car was made for, and you enjoyed it perfectly. It only makes sense that was your favorite memory with the car. But I like that you also mentioned that, there was a lot of bumps.
Oh,
we even went over how you've lost the splitter on the car.
Yeah.
You said you had coilovers and it's lowered. So it's a little bit of a give and take.
Yes.
But if you love a car enough, and clearly you love this car so much for 8 years.
Too much.
No, I wouldn't agree with that. I don't think there's too much love for a car. But yeah, it's an amazing car, and definitely keep it. Don't even think about
I've
selling
never
it.
thought about selling it. Like,
It's your car. Like, you've made it.
I'm probably gonna get another car. I don't think I'll get rid of this one.
That's the right way.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, Nero, for sitting down with us.
Of course.
It was an amazing chat. Thank you to Hex for allowing us to have this space where we can have this interview. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon.